Hello and welcome to the trade setup. In this video we are looking at Coinbase. It is time for another update, and on this chart we are tracking mainly two quite different scenarios, where in the yellow interpretation we are looking to have formed a top here in a wave 1 that has been built in a leading diagonal where we have still a 5-wave structure to the upside, but each of the subwaves are within a 3-wave structure, and that is all fine, but it means that we would be looking for a quite significant correction, where within the follow-up wave 2 we would be looking to reach the area of support between the $161 level all the way down to the $55 level at a 78.6% retracement. Now that is not a problem, except that it is quite far away from the current prices, but afterwards we are still looking to build a follow-up wave 3 to the upside that could really result in a much more extended movement, even bigger than what has occurred in this area so far. Now, other than that, we do have a wide scenario where in fact we are looking still for extended continuation to the upside, where I have a wave 1 up, a wave 2 down, and within this third wave to the upside, by the way, within this white structure we are tracking an impulse, and within this wave 3 we have a 1, 2, 3, 4th, and here a 5th wave to the upside that is not quite complete, and within this wave 5 I am tracking an ending diagonal where each of the subwaves of this structure are built within an ABC structure. So ABC within the wave 1, ABC within the wave 2, ABC within the third wave up, and now possibly something like an ABC within the fourth wave down. And here we are also looking at an ABC structure to build this 5th wave to fulfill the entire pattern, and really this would only result in a larger third wave that would be built. Now here in the shorter time frame we have been tracking pretty much the same structure for this continuation to the upside, where we have been looking at this support zone in the white scenario that would allow normally to find this support all the way down to the 61.8% retracement at the $266 level. But I have to say, if we actually end up forming another low now, I would have to shift this to a different count. It could still allow further upside, but it wouldn't really be within the same interpretation that we have been tracking here so far. It would really have to be something different, but probably something like a 1, 2, and then an A, B within the wave 3, and we could still see a C wave up. But even that doesn't look too good with such a large extension within this wave B, which is why I actually find it crucial that we build this 5th wave to the upside now within the white scenario. And we did get quite some extensions from since the previous video, where we were looking at possible failure, and I have provided before that a very probable top in this area, and we did get a pretty swift correction to the downside that resulted immediately after that. But we actually broke the initial support zone, and we had to resume to track a different scenario, where instead of having a more clear 5-wave structure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the upside, we had to switch to a 1, 2, and then an ABC within the third wave to the upside. And honestly, that can be counted. The wave C kind of works. It's not ideal. The structure does kind of lack some 4 or 5 patterns to consider it fully built, but I suppose there are ways I can count a 5-wave move within this wave C, and technically it could work out. But I have to say that in that case, I do need this interpretation where we have a wave 1 up here, a wave 2 down here, and the third wave up, a 4th wave down, and then a 5th wave to the upside to work out at this point. I cannot consider that this A wave has completed here. I can only really look for another high, because for this A wave to have the top here, it would really need to be in a WXY structure to the upside, because I cannot count that the wave 1 is this, because we don't have a wave C, and this could be fine for wave 2, but to the upside we cannot have another ABC structure to develop. It does have to be a 4th and a 5th wave to the upside for this structure to still work out, because here we failed to create a 5-wave move, so we only have this option for this larger A wave to work to build the wave 4 and continue higher in the 5th wave, because otherwise what I would have really is just a WXY pattern, so WXY pattern within the wave B, and in that case I would consider this correction pretty much complete, and I would be looking to push to the downside either within a wave C, could be a WXY, something like that within a wave 2, but I could be looking then to the downside to either a wave C or a third wave with pretty high likelihood. So what do we need to hold at this point for this to still work out? Well, we need to hold the support zone for a wave 4 in such a case, which would be in the area between the $372 all the way down to the $330 level. So far, we did nearly reach the 50% retracement, not quite, but yeah, we only got a relief rally so far, nothing significant, and yeah, this move to the downside could be even considered impulsive, where with pretty good chances I could be looking here for a 1-2 setup or for an A-B movement to still develop. Now that is if we fail to form here a 5th wave to the upside, and this wave 5 would also be expected to form within an ABC structure. That is expected, that is normal, since we are tracking a leading diagonal within this larger wave A. Now, what else could we really be looking for right now? Well, not much, to be honest. I do have to say that from the larger time frame perspective, other options are possible, but within this area, not very many other options than forming here the larger 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in the wave A, or failing and building basically an ABC structure within the wave B. And at the moment, we are still in support. We are still attempting to form this wave A to the upside, but if that doesn't succeed, we are going to focus on the yellow scenario, for which we actually even found resistance even before reaching quite the 78.6% retracement. Yeah, for now, these are the levels. This is the trade setup. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, don't forget to subscribe and let me know what else you want me to cover, and I'll do my best to do that in the days and weeks ahead. And until then, I hope you have a nice day, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.